Hello, family. One of the questions that we often get asked here at the School of Scale is, why is scale so difficult? Well, there are many answers to this, but I wanted to answer the question this way. If you're thinking about elevating anything, there are three things fundamentally that you have to do. We know the good people at EO, the Entrepreneurs Organization, talk a lot about the theory of these three C's, they call them. First, choice. Second, collective. And third, courage. So choice. You've got to make some tough decisions. Scale is hard because it requires you to make tough decisions. And if you are too cowardice to make tough decisions or have tough conversations or tunnel down a particular path where you do the things you need to do, you're going to find it very, very difficult to move from the stage you're at to the stage you need to get to. So get good at making tough decisions. The way I like to think of this is like this. The tougher the decisions you make, the easier your life. The easier the decisions you make, the tougher your life. And it's true across every single aspect, right? It's tough to be a professional athlete and train every day. It's tough to be a student and study and prepare for your exams and in time. It's tough. But if you do that properly, then it's a lot easier when the examination comes. It's a lot easier to compete when the competition comes. So, choices. Choices. Second is courage. Having choices to make and not the courage to make the right one is really only half of the metric system, right? You not only need to make sure you've got the right set of choices, but you've got to make sure you have the courage to make the right ones. And courage is one of those things, right? There's no school for courage. There's no supplement that you can drink that gives you courage. There's no curriculum in any education program that teaches you courage. Courage is a character thing. It's not a skill set that you learn over time. It's something that you force yourself to have by putting yourself in an environment where courage is necessary and then demonstrating courage. So courage. And then the third, collective. This might be the hardest one, but any place worth going is very difficult to get to alone. So having the right collective, the right support system, and remember there are three verticals in terms of your support systems, right? It's the people above you who are typically sponsors and mentors, people next to you who are typically partners you're building with, and people below you who are typically people you lead. And if you don't have a full-on 360 degree of the right collective, then you have the responsibility to make sure that you shift your operating environment to get the collective right. So, choice, courage, collective. I'm curious to hear from you, so do me a favor. Won't you leave me in the comment section a thought about which of these three you think is the one you most need to improve on? Because the theory of leverage tells us this. It tells us that we have 80% of what we need to succeed. But doubling our outcome often depends on getting that final 20% right. Just that final 20%. All right. Hope you enjoy the video. Leave us a comment. Cheers.